Yeah. Back at it.
Back at it, man. Back at it like a good habit.
Like a good snack habit, like grapes, bananas, peaches, and spinach.
All right. So look.
Let's go.
I don't think we've ever done an Andrew Tate video on the channel.
I don't think so either.
So what I wanted to do an Andrew Tate, just of his most controversial clips, and see how she responds to how he talks. Because I don't think she knows anything in depth about how Andrew Tate talks, but she's gonna see. So this just from our regular scheduled program. I just want to see what she thinks about this.
Okay. I think I sound better when I do.
Exists if he's ignored how he feels 99% of the time before that. Because if he was sad most of the time before that, he never would have got to a place where he could attract a woman like you. The man who works in Starbucks, who's sad all the time, you won't reply to him. Neither will any other female. So for women to come along and pretend they give a about the fact that most men are basically invisible. There is not a female on the planet who's invisible today. You can be a 4, overweight, fat, you'll still go to the club and get attention. 99% of the men go to the club and nobody even fucking talks to them. If they try and talk to a girl, they get blanked and ignored and told to Most men are absolutely and utterly invisible. This is the truth about masculinity, right? It's very easy for women to sit here and complain about the top 2% of men, because I've dealt with this guy, he's arrogant, blah, 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 blah. Most men don't even fucking exist. They send 10,000 DMs and never even get read, let alone replied to. So if you just sit here and say, I'll get a G, a big G, a boss, a millionaire, and let him have a day off, very nice of you. I'm sure you would. Yeah. But if a guy who wanted to have days off all the time, he never would have got important enough in the first place to attract a woman like you. And that is the reality. As a man, it's player versus player. It's ultimately competitive. And as a man, you have to outcompete the other men who are prepared to get up and do it anyway. That's how it works. There's no such thing as saying, I'm sad, I need 2 weeks off. Not as a man if you want to be important. I mean, if 12 times...
Oh!
You heard that, didn't you?
Yo.
Attacked me, and I managed to defeat 11 in unarmed combat with my Aikido, and the last tiger gets my neck. That's a fine way for Tate to die.
You cheated, you cheated. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and then grip her up by the neck. Like, shut up, bitch! Why would you suck dick for free?
Because I love doing it. What the fuck? What the fuck? I love sucking dick. Why would I?
You have no future with these men, so why not at least get paid for it, right?
I am getting paid for it on fucking OnlyFans. I don't need them to pay me. I make way more than.
So that's from the Fresh and Fit podcast. I know the background.
I don't believe.
Okay.
Don't message me about depression because I don't believe in it. If you're asleep in your bed in the middle of the night and you hear a noise and you believe in ghosts, now you're afraid. But if you don't believe in ghosts, it's the wind and you go back to sleep. You give the ghosts power by believing in them. Your house is only haunted if you believe in ghosts.
Wrong.
Absolutely incorrect.
Belief is a powerful thing. If I were to stand in front of you and I were to tell you that I could punch you as hard as I can in your sternum and I could fracture it and send a splinter into your heart, would you allow me to try?
Pause it.
You wouldn't.
Just because you believe in something doesn't necessarily mean that what you believe in is actually real or the truth, just because you believe in it.
That's right. That's just like how people say, we talk about this all the time. You got people that don't believe in witchcraft. They don't believe it don't work. They talk just like him, and they say it only works if you believe it. Newsflash, if the people that were doing witchcraft if they thought it was just a subjective suggestion kind of thing, they wouldn't do it. They do it because it works.
Exactly.
And it really works on the people that think they have control on what works and what doesn't.
Because I believe
He's wrong.
I can.
I don't believe that.
I believe I can hurt any man on the planet.
Now, I do believe in a person have enough self-belief in themselves to make things happen in their life, but that ain't self-belief on spiritual powers and stuff. You have no power on that. You're going to get torn up down the line.
Yeah.
Why people are afraid of you. And you believe depression is a crippling disease, and that's why you're afraid of it.
What would you do if I wanted to start an OnlyFans?
I don't think there's anything intrinsically wrong with women doing OnlyFans, as long as I had influence and control over it.
What do you mean? Doing a video photographer and get the angles, yeah?
No. I'm not doing any real work, but just like taking all the money.
Huh?
If my chick said, I want to do OnlyFans, I'm like, all right, then cool, go do it. How much you made? 10 grand. All right, give me 8. All right, cool.
Why would, what woman is going to give you 8 grand?
You're my woman, you're doing OnlyFans. You're selling my product. What the fuck?
Your product?
Yes,
I
correct.
mean, it's not
Next
your
question.
possession. No. Gee, I don't know if you're being serious.
I'm totally serious. How would I let my chick do OnlyFans and keep all the money? That's disrespectful.
What woman is ever going to give you that?
Then she better not do OnlyFans. Duh.
Imagine one day you're
The world is stupid.
Ooh, that is funny.
Oh my goodness.
And she's a fool if she does. She's stupid if she does.
But
I'm
you
sorry.
know, it's
Absolutely
so many
not.
people out here.
Bro, please.
You know, there's so many people out here that are so feeble that are. First of all, I'm not into OnlyFans. I believe that you should not be out here prostituting.
Well, you can do more than
unless you what.
There are many different
making
types of businesses you can have
True.
on OnlyFans.
But that's not what they talking about.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, but you don't. Yeah.
No.
There are many other things that you can do on OnlyFans.
Plenty, but that's not what
Photos,
she was referring to.
People show, pictures, other types of businesses. So I get it.
That's not what they're talking about.
But
though.
don't just stereotype everybody.
No, I'm talking about people. I'm talking about if you're doing a certain thing on OnlyFans. I'm talking about that.
Yep.
I don't believe that you should be doing it. You need to keep that temple sacred, and you give it out for some money. It's not keeping it sacred. You just sold yourself.
Yeah.
But you got guys like this. You know, they call pimps.
Sure.
They call pimps.
Sure. I believe it. I believe it.
Man, Holy Spirit, activate.
Paris and having a fucking coffee, and terrorists roll through with AKs, and the person next to you has their brains blown out. You're gonna stand there and be like, waiting to die like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be like, bang, oh, I've seen that before. Okay, boom, boom, duck and dive in, take one terrorist out, next get the AK, go Rambo, take out all of fucking Pakistan with a G.
Sounds good.
He has such an imagination. He's got imagination.
Sounds good.
He makes me think of the child.
So you rehearsed it. You already know how you gonna do that thing if it go down. And you there. Woo, now that's funny. Lego.
I don't think the world has ever been that the modern society we live in has been built by men. Let's cut the crap. All the roads you see, all the buildings you see, everything around you, men built. All of it. When women come along and say, oh, we're just as important, you are just as important, but you had a completely different role. You fulfilled a different role in society. And I think now, if you look at the roles of society, I believe men are still doing their job, but I don't know if women are doing their job. Men are still out here building the modern world. But when they come home now, the girl's like, oh, why should I cook for you?
Would you be with me if I'd slept?
I think those are the reasons that kind of got him taken off, because I guess that kind of talk is probably what got him banned.
Okay.
Over 50 men. I'm a high value woman, right?
How can you be high value if 50 men have slept with you?
If I've just been single for a long time.
No, unacceptable.
Why is it unacceptable?
Somewhere on this planet, there is someone who is your age, may look a bit like you, who was just given some bad fucking news. Either they were just given a cancer diagnosis and given 2 weeks to live, or the police just knocked on the door and said, your family's dead. Yeah, a cement truck ran them all over. They're splattered all over the road. My family? Yeah, all of them. I guarantee a bomb in Syria or a chemical attack in Yemen. There's someone your age who's just got given some bad fucking news. And if you were to sit there and explain to them your problems, they would swap lives with you in a heartbeat. And this is what most of you motherfuckers don't understand. You're not grateful for what you have because you don't understand and don't anticipate that there's someone out there who would do anything to have what you have. I'm not even talking about me with my Lambo and my beautiful women and all my shit. I'm talking about just a normal, safe life where you can watch Tate's speech YouTube videos and no one's going to bomb your house.
He is so fun. He making solid points and bringing narcissism at the same time.
This is true narcissism,
This is a narcissist.
I'm thinking of y'all missed all of that. This is true narcissism 101. And I feel like, where does he get his mindset? Like on one side of it, it's like very high, self-esteem, like overly inflated self-esteem.
But I do see what people don't know about you, that of course you're going to appreciate the power of being walking in purpose and not caring about what anybody thinks about moving in purpose. I do believe that you value that. Mm-hmm. I think he just talks he talks like a kid.
He's just a little.
He's like the kid that gets just imagination go crazy.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to dig the other side of the philosophy. So yeah, this is This is kind of funny.
People who would do anything to trade with you. And if you were to sit there and try and explain to them all your problems, yeah, but you don't want to, I'm depressed and I have no girlfriend and it's hard to make money and my life's hard, and you were to tell them all your stupid reasons that you don't like your life, they'd sit there and listen to them all and go, okay, yeah, no problem, let's swap. And they'd sign on the dotted line.
Some child is outside enjoying their life, playing with toys and smiling in the sunshine and having fun. I hate happiness. I hate happy children. Anyway, you're all losers. We've discussed this before. I'm the king of the world.
You don't go to the club.
He said you're all losers. I'm the king of the world.
That's funny. This is stuff. Does he still have a TikTok page?
Hey, this dude must have had the same mama as Kanye.
Oh my God.
That mama must have been the same.
This is funny. Let's keep listening.
Your friends. I don't know what kind of bitch-ass dude is letting his chicks go to the club with her friends without him. No. You stay in the house. You don't go nowhere. You're not, no restaurants, no clubs, nothing.
Because life for a man is harder than life for a woman. Most men live depressing lives. For most men out here, they can't even feel wanted. Their wife left them. They're invisible to women. Their kids don't talk to them. They're just not wanted. Society has huge burdens on men. We're supposed to be smart. We're supposed to be rich. We're supposed to be interesting. Gotta have jokes, gotta have chat lines, right? Gotta be charming, gotta be cool, experiences, stories. We need to have a lot of shit to be an important man. To be a woman, you need makeup. I got a message.
But you know what? I ain't down though. I ain't going against him on that. I ain't going against him on that.
Let's go.
And it was from a young 17-year-old, and he said, I'll do anything. I want to be mafia like you. Can we work together?
Mafia.
And I sat there and I said to Tristan, why does everyone think we're mafia? We're not mafia. Like, we don't run around with machine guns. I mean, obviously we have guns. Our house is full of machetes. Are we mafia? Anyway, I don't think I'm mafia. So I said to Tristan, look, we're not mafia. And Tristan goes, yes, we are. And I said, why? He goes, we're two huge fighting brothers with women naked on the internet who own casinos, who drive around Bucharest, Romania in over $2 million worth of fucking supercars. Everyone's afraid of us. And if anyone did piss us off at any point, even if we didn't want to fuck them up ourselves, we can make one phone call and they'd either be in a ditch or lose their any right to stay here. They'd have some visa issue and kicked out the country, or arrested for no reason and put in a jail cell for months at a time. We are basically as mafia as you can get. So I guess I'm mafia. I didn't mean to be. So I was sitting there going, well, I never intended on being an organized criminal. How do you end up being mafia? And I've concluded that if you are competent in every single sphere, you're going to be viewed as mafia. If you're a big, strong, smart, rich guy who's super well connected, how can you not be mafia? How can you not be when everyone wants to know you? Who doesn't want to know the kickboxing world champion who walks into the club with 20 big booty cuties? Everyone wants to know me. The mafia want to know me. So I don't need to be mafia if all my friends are mafia.
And also the idea of the first member of color in this family.
We all knew it was coming. It's to get out of jail free card of the modern world. Megan, you're lighter than me. Look at her face. She's white. She's basically white. Megan, no one looks at you and thinks black girl. Nobody. Don't try the black person card. If you're black and you're watching this, you should be very offended that this light-skinned woman is going to try and play the black card.
But he right.
I was victimized because I am a Negro. Look at your straight hair. You're
right.
so black. Season me some chicken, bitch. And when it comes back...
Oh, my God. That was racist.
He is wrong for that, but she just might know how to cook, throw down on some slamming fried chicken. Don't play.
He was truthful. I think he got in there. He went on the whole season fried chicken. Bro, you tripping. But he was right on that because that's what the world does now. If everybody can walk around and start saying that you racist, then they can say about everything is you homophobic and then you this and that. Because that's what the society says is we can do now. That's where the power is. If I say this, then everything goes.
Tasteless. Bland. Then we will know. We'll know conclusively. You ain't black. Stop saying it. You're a liar. And now she's adding race. Because what happened is Oprah was starting to dig a bit. And Megan saw herself getting cornered in her lie. So when you get cornered, you bring out the big guns. Shit, shit, shit. Race. Pow, race, race. Look at my skin. Look at my pigment.
I'm a tiny bit brown. Shut up.
But I'm still saying, that nigga saying, fry me some chicken. No, he didn't. No.
Okay, so
He has, it's funny, man. He'll have some good points, but then his narcissism and his forms of extremism kind of ride over top of his good, solid points.
yeah, he is an extremist.
He's
for
a extreme
sure. He
narcissist.
is very into himself for sure, and but on the other side, it can be really, really high self-esteem, but it still, to me, can be a little bit excessive, arrogance, narcissist for sure.
I think high self-esteem is a wonderful thing, but I think it gets to a point to where your esteem gets high, but then other people push it over. Now you have crossed over
Egocentric.
yeah. Because think about it. He probably had that self-esteem, but then when other people start telling you about this, then your stuff. Then I think that's when you can start going into narcissism.
Yeah. Well, he's there. A couple of points, I'm like, okay, but the rest of it, I'm like, boy, stop.
Because I know
cut it out.
Right. And there's nothing wrong if you are wanting a high value man, but a woman has to be high value, and he's the type of person I don't think he can deal with a very strong minded woman.
Right.
Like like you said, they need to have all these popping body parts, and they need to look pretty. But he needs to be able to rule and control you because in his mind, masculinity needs to control every bit of you. But I believe that a masculine man doesn't feel like they need to control every bit of his wife. Even though I'll play with you on that, but who really wants to control every bit of what you do? And usually those guys who are masculine like that, they run around, they have so many women anyway because they're not gonna commit. They're not gonna commit to one woman.
And not have a mind for your own self, though.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
That's the new age pimping. That's new age pimping to me. Internet pimping.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, guys who are that extreme aren't scared. Nothing about this person will make me nervous. You know why? Because they do more talking. I don't care that these people could have. They were fighters in the fad and cage fighters, but usually what is it they're saying about the squeakiest wheel? I know pretty much the one that do the most talking be the one that be really weaker.
Yeah, the loudest person is the most insecure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Security is quiet.
Now that person that ain't doing no talking, you don't know nothing about them. Another person you gotta watch out with, cause they'll kick you in the head in the drop beat. You don't know nothing about them.
Yeah.
But he let you know it's coming if it's something, cause his mouth is humongous.
Yeah.
But
this was interesting.
I do know for a fact though, God don't really like people that just all about them, because eventually they just keep falling. They'll get up and then their narcissism will kick off, and then God will drop you. And then it'll pick up, and then God will drop you. And then if you get it, you'll either get it and you'll revamp and turn better, or then you eventually get pushed to the wayside, because eventually his run is going to run out. Because it's too much about him. It ain't about nobody else. So your run is going to wear out.
Exactly. Very, very, very arrogant to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this is my wife's first time, man. This is Snapper's first time listening to Andrew Tate. I kind of listened a little bit, but that's the first time looking at these points and stuff like this. So, man, always, man, like, comment, subscribe. Don't take a nosedive, but comment down in the section below if you want some more. And then,
see you in the next video.
Yeah, I hope y'all like this, because y'all know me. If you like it, it's going to stay. If you don't like it, boom, what happened to the video? Gone. So, all right, man, we'll see you on the next one, man.
Bye, guys.
Bye.